Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the House of European Football here in Nyon for the draw for the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals and semi-finals. Over the course of the next 20 minutes or so, the 8 clubs still standing in the competition will find out the path they will need to navigate on the road to Istanbul. As we look back at the round of 16, it would be fair to say FC Porto produced potentially the biggest surprise and arguably one of the goals of the round after eliminating Juventus in Turin. Sergio Oliveira's excellent free kick, backed up by a resolute defensive display, was enough to put the Dragons through. 2 of Europe's brightest attacking talents, Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappé, helped Borussia Dortmund and Paris Saint-Germain see off Sevilla and Barcelona, respectively, while Liverpool found a home away from home in Budapest after defeating RB Leipzig twice in the Hungarian capital. On Tuesday, Karim Benzema notched up his 70th career goal in the Champions League as he scored for Real Madrid as they overcame Atalanta. Meanwhile, Manchester City's excellent defensive record continues. They've not conceded in 706 consecutive minutes in this competition. Borussia Mönchengladbach were the latest team who were unable to find a way past City's resolute defence. Moving on to Wednesday night's action, we saw Chelsea are through to the quarterfinals for the first time since 2014 after overcoming Atletico Madrid. And the reigning champions, FC Bayern München, are also in the last 8 after they convincingly overcame Lazio 6-2 on aggregate. You know, they say pictures speak louder than words, so let's now take a look at some of the best moments from the 8 teams that qualified for the quarterfinals. Oh yes, the road to Istanbul continues. The players of those teams and the many millions of fans across the world are eagerly awaiting today's draw. And here to conduct it is UEFA's Deputy General Secretary, Giorgio Marchetti. Good to see you, Giorgio.
Thank you, Pedro. And a warm welcome to everyone joining us today. The UEFA President, Alexander Ceferin, also sends his best regards. As usual, the Champions League matches of the last few weeks met our expectations with plenty of goals and emotions, and we would like to congratulate the 8 teams who have qualified for the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. With each round that passes, the stakes are increasing as we narrow down the list of clubs who can qualify for the final. Once more, it is a shame that we cannot welcome the club delegations to be here with us today, but we are sure to have you back in the near future when things will return to normal. Like most human activities, staging football competitions continues to be a challenge, but one that we're not afraid of, as we know the importance the UEFA Champions League has for millions of fans, and we want to ensure that its irreplaceable excitement is delivered till the end. And here, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you, the clubs, for your extraordinary spirit of adaptation and flexibility, which are indispensable in such uncertain times. The whole football family is showing care and solidarity. The support of some of our national associations made it possible to play matches where travel restrictions would have caused a serious problem. Thank you in this case to the football associations of Hungary and Romania, which helped provide much-needed neutral venues to round of 16 matches with their stadiums in Budapest and Bucharest, respectively. This period has not been easy for any of us. We have all had to adapt to situations that have been forced upon us and to make sacrifices when necessary. However, we have all learned some important lessons over the last year. We have learned that when we work together to pursue a common goal, this is considerably more effective than an individualistic approach. I know that you are all waiting at home to find out who will play who, but before we get to the business end of today's draw, it's time to welcome on stage a player who has played in important finals before. Today's ambassador came so close to lifting this trophy in 2010 with FC Bayern München, while he also knows more than a thing or two about Istanbul, where this year's final will be played. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage the ambassador for today's quarterfinal and semi-final draw, Hamit Altıntop.
Hola, Pedro.
Hola.
Hi.
You can join us here in the middle, please.
Hi, Giorgio. How are you?
Hamit, we're back with the top club competition on the planet. Important draw for quarterfinals and semi-final. You're going to be busy in just a moment, but first I have a couple of questions I'd like to pose you. First of all, I know you're a big football fan still. You follow the competition. As you look at the action from the last round, what impressed you the most?
I think we had the good games, good performance, good moments. I think was one surprise. Porto beat Juventus. In both games Porto deserved this next round, and it's a historical club and had a lot of experience. Congratulations for Porto.
Two of your former clubs are still in the competition, Real Madrid and Bayern. I wanted to ask you about the defending champions, because they've always had a lot of talent, but what has Hansi Flick done to bring this team together and have such a successful streak?
Hansi is not really a classic German guy. He is simple, he is smart, and I think his probity makes a difference because he makes every single player on and off the pitch better. And Bayern Munich has a lot of lucky about him, and congratulations for his performance the last months.
I also wanted to ask you about the venue of the final, Istanbul. Obviously, you played there for the national team on many occasions, and you know how passionate fans are there about football. Tell us how preparations are going and how much people are looking forward to this occasion.
I am first very proud to represent my country, and I played many games for my country. We are very exciting about the hosting the final in our country. We are ready for the final with the stadium and with the opportunities to follow the games, and we are hand in hand with working with the UEFA and with the Turkish authorities. We are waiting and exciting about the final.
Okay, Hamit, I'm going to leave you in excellent company here with Giorgio as you get down to business. So, Giorgio, over to you.
Thank you, Pedro, and it's great to have you here with us, Hamit. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Giorgio.
But everything seems to be ready, but before that, just a very quick reminder of the technical procedure. I remind you that this is a completely open draw, and we have no country protection, no seeded teams, and no special conditions. So the 8 balls containing the names of the quarterfinalists are all placed in this bowl, from which they will be picked by our ambassador Hamit, one after the other. The first team drawn plays its first match at home against the second team drawn. And then the same procedure is repeated for the other quarterfinal matches. The calendar of the quarterfinals will be communicated soon after the draw at approximately 1400 today. So we are almost ready. Let's just remind ourselves of the great names of the 8 quarterfinalists, starting with FC Bayern München, the title holders, Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea FC, Liverpool FC, Manchester City FC, Paris Saint-Germain, FC Porto, and Real Madrid CF. So everything is ready. We just need you, Hamit, and please shuffle the balls in this pot. We are really eager to see which teams will face each other in the quarterfinals. Please.
I'm ready too, and good luck for all teams.
Of course, good luck to all. We can feel the heartbeat of a million of fans now to understand which great matches we can see in this quarterfinals.
First team is Manchester City FC.
So we start with the team which is topping currently the English Premier League, Manchester City FC. So the first team for the first quarterfinal. So please go ahead and let's see now really we get into the interesting part of the draw. So we can see the first pairing of the quarterfinals.
Borussia Dortmund.
So Manchester City versus Borussia Dortmund. So that's the first quarterfinal, and for Borussia Dortmund, so we will see Erling Haaland, which has an interesting record to be the youngest and the fastest player to reach 20 goals in the UEFA.
FC Porto.
So FC Porto is the team of the second quarterfinal, and for FC Porto, the opponents are
Chelsea FC.
So Porto versus Chelsea FC. So Chelsea FC winners in 2012, and a team which has won 7 of their last 8 quarterfinals in the Champions League. So this one sport that their job will be very, very tough.
FC Bayern München.
And now it's time of one of your former teams, Hamit, and the title holders of the UEFA Champions League, FC Bayern München. 19 is the magic number from Bayern, unbeaten for the last 19 matches and 19 appearances in the quarterfinals, more than any other club.
Paris Saint-Germain.
And for Bayern München, we have Paris Saint-Germain, which means that we will now go to see again the final of last year's Champions League, the one which was played in Lisbon. It's a great final and for sure a great quarter final. Now.
Real Madrid.
And now it's the turn of Real Madrid. CF, Real Madrid back to the quarterfinals after they missed the quarterfinals in the last 2 seasons. And let's see how they will intend to seek another title to be added to their 13 against
Liverpool FC.
Against Liverpool FC, which gives us the guarantee that all these quarterfinals will be absolutely great and outstanding. football matches. But with this, now that we know the quarterfinals, we have not finished the job for today, because we now have to move on to the draw for the semi-finals. This will be another integral draw among the 4 teams which qualify from the quarterfinals, which are indicated as winners of quarterfinals 1 to 4. Again, the club drawn first will play the first leg at home, and the calendar of the semi-final matches will be communicated to all the parties on 15th of April after the quarterfinals return legs. So now that you told us who are they playing who in the quarterfinals, please, Hamit, tell us also who will be playing who in the semi-finals. Starting with this quarterfinal.
Winner of quarterfinal 3.
So winner quarterfinal 3, which I remind you, it will be Bayern Munich or Paris Saint-Germain. And the opponent of Bayern or Paris Saint-Germain in the semi-final will now pop out of this bowl that Hamit is opening.
Winner of quarterfinal 1.
Winner of quarterfinal 1. So the opponents of Bayern or Paris Saint-Germain will be Manchester City or Borussia Dortmund. Now we need to know the order of the other semi-finals, so who plays first?
Winner of quarterfinal 4.
Winner quarterfinal 4, Real Madrid or Liverpool, will be the home team of the second semi-final. Just to reassure after us of the correctness of the draw.
Winner of quarterfinal 2.
Winner of quarterfinal 2, obviously it will be Real Madrid or Liverpool facing FC Porto or Chelsea. And to complete the proceedings of today's draws, just for operational reasons, we need to know which team will be named first in the final. There will be, please, you can draw one of the balls. There will be a virtual host of the final, which will be staged in Istanbul at the Atatürk Stadium at the end of May.
Winner of semi-final 1.
So winner of semi-final 1, which will be one of the 4 teams, Bayern, Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City or Borussia Dortmund, will be the first team named in the final, against clearly the winner of the other semi-final.
Winner of the semi-final 2.
Semi-final 2, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Porto or Chelsea. Thank you very much, Hamit. Very helpful
Giorgio.
and very skillful. And the ball is back to our friend Pedro.
He has been skillful. He's given us some fantastic matches to look forward to. So much has happened in the last 10 minutes. So let's recap the first stage and the next stage on the road to Istanbul, which will be the quarterfinals. We'll have Manchester City clashing with Borussia Dortmund, FC Porto playing against Chelsea, Bayern Munich taking on Paris Saint-Germain, and Real Madrid facing off with Liverpool. Time to mark your calendars then. The first legs of the quarterfinals will be played on the 6th and 7th of April, with the return legs scheduled for the following week, so the 13th and 14th. The semi-final first legs will take place on the 27th and 28th of April, with the return fixtures scheduled for the 4th and 5th of May. Just before we go, a quick reminder to head over to UEFA.com and play the official UEFA Champions League bracket, where you can pick the winner of each tie for the chance to win some amazing prizes. That's all from us. Thank you once more to Hamit and Giorgio. The road to Istanbul continues. Ladies and gentlemen, it's goodbye from the House of European Football here in Lyon.